Hey everyone, and welcome back to Just Fly channel. My name is Jay and I'm the host of this channel, and today we have some exciting news on Microsoft Flight Simulator news today, as this week is obviously going to be a locked down update news video. I guess it's more of the stuff that happened during FS Expo. So again, this is going to be a whole bunch of things from FS Expo as well. This is going to be the last video that has everything of FS Expo. Next week I'm expecting to do a shorter video for news, as hopefully we should have been catched up by then. Anyway, before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe and comment down below where you found interest about today's video, and let's not waste any time. Let's get straight in with it.
DWK on the track.
Kickstarting off with Microsoft Flight Simulator themselves. Now, taken as the FS Expo was in Rhode Island, Microsoft decided to release a City Update 11. This City Update covers 4 northeastern states of the United States. These include New Jersey, New York, and Rhode Island, and Massachusetts. Now, several cities has also been covered in high detail with high resolution TIN data. These include Boston, Plymouth, northeastern New Jersey, central Jersey, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Long Island East End. When it comes to Rhode Island, all of the major cities have been covered, and this also includes Providence, as this is the home of FS Expo 2025. Now, City Update 11 is actually available right now through the InSim Marketplace on both Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024, so you can download it for free from there. Now, last news from Microsoft again, and this is coming from their latest of their lineups of the famous flyer. Now, together with the release of City Update 11, which was Northeastern United States 2, the developer also decided to release the Piper PA-28-236 Dakota. Now, the PA-26 aircraft is one of the most produced general aviation aircrafts in history, and the original PA-28 was designed and developed in 1960. The aircraft has received numerous amounts of upgrades over the time and still actually being produced to this day. Now, the Dakota version of the actual aircraft dates back to 1977, when Piper stopped producing a preceding variant of the aircraft. Now, this actually introduced a brand new 235 horsepower aircraft with several of improvements from the previous aircraft. This includes the new Piper tapered wing and so much more. Also, the Dakota features 4 cabin seats and also a fixed landing gear. It also has a range of 852 miles and also a service ceiling of 17,500 feet ASL. The release of the Dakota also marks as the 3rd out of 4 aircrafts that Microsoft is actually giving away to owners of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 as a make good for their issue encountering with the simulator's failure to release earlier last year. Users of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 can therefore find the PA-28 Dakota available for free inside of their aircraft's library. Owners of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 will have to buy the aircraft, unfortunately, for $14.99 inside of the InSim Marketplace. Now, shifting our attention from Microsoft and heading over to Bluebird Simulations. They took to their Facebook page to share some new screenshots of its up and coming Boeing 757 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, after mainly focusing on sharing some previews of the Rolls-Royce RB211 engines, it's actually very exciting to see that they're bringing out some Pratt & Whitney engines, in particular the PW2000 engines, and they've received some attention. Now, the Pratt & Whitney PW2000 engines are actually the second engine option available for the Boeing 757, and whilst not as popular as the RB211s, the PW2000 is actually used extensively by Delta Airlines and also FedEx for their Boeing 757 fleets. Now, inside the social media post, Bluebird Simulations shared some previews on this engine, especially the texturing, as it is well received with reverse thrust animations. Now, no PW2000 sound previews were actually shared just yet, but we are expecting some to be coming very soon. Also, with this, we're also getting for a beta testing as well coming soon, and also Bluebird Simulation showcased the Boeing 757 at FS Expo last week. It's actually been very interesting to see the final bits and pieces of this 757 project come together as well, so this is actually pretty interesting as we're coming very close to the ending of this product being hopefully released very soon. Also, if there's any more information that comes out with the Bluebird Simulations Boeing 757, make sure you tune into next week's video for more information. Now this is actually going to be pretty interesting, but let's just talk about this for a minute. Now during AnyBuild's FS Expo's presentation, we actually saw a single screenshot during that company's trailer, which actually raised an eyebrow inside the community, especially every single company's social media pages actually draw to the attention of it, and also it was on Discord server as well. Now the screenshot actually comes from the A350 ULR update trailer, despite the aircraft that was on it taken off in the evening of the background. However, some more details were actually shared in the foreground, and this actually tailored to a Lufthansa aircraft registered as D-AIGU. Now it doesn't take that long for some simmers to actually Google up the registration plate and actually find out that this is a German flag carrier, in particular the A340-300 aircraft, which actually led to many to believe that the company is actually developing a A340 very soon. Now, although nothing has been officially confirmed, that is actually a fact that AnyBuilds appear to be leaning into these rumors in a very strong indication that a A340-300 is in the works. Now, the image file's name is actually as a AIGU preview, leaning into the confirmation to the idea that this might be happening very soon. This is more leaning to the confirmation to the idea that focuses on this image is that the A340 is actually probably coming very soon, and it's not the A350 in the background. Now this actually comes from the huge announcement that I actually said that Aerosoft is actually partnering up with Thales to develop a A340 of their own. Also, this is going to be the longer version, which is going to be the -600 variant as well. Now previews were actually seen on the aircraft's indication progress that is actually coming very nicely, and the Aerosoft CEO has said on stage that this was actually going to be released and targeted for the ending of this year. For a full recap of what happened with Aerosoft's version of the A340 and so much more, you'll be able to watch on the top right hand banner of the screen.
DJ Choice on the beat.
Developers over at FlightFX has announced the release date for its anticipated C750 for Microsoft Flight Simulator's platform. The aircraft is now stated to be released via the NSIM marketplace on July the 10th and will be with a large number of features and systems to keep you entertained. Now the FlightFX C750 will actually feature a bespoke Honeywell Primus 2000 suite encompassing on the PFD, the MFD and the VSD, and also some other bits and pieces as well. Now this aircraft will obviously be offering a full VNAV support across climb, cruise, descent phases, and so much more. It also includes a custom FADAC system with an optional VNAV coupled auto throttle managed via the integrated tablet. Additionally, the aircraft will simulate the engine's performance baseline, which is also known as the EPB system, and also this has dramatically affecting engine behaviors based on the real-world operation conditions. Pilots can also choose between the winglet and non-winglet versions as well, each accurately modeled with performance differences reflected inside the simulation. The aircraft also features a comprehensive simulation of pressurization, environmental and also hydraulical, electronical, flight and also ice protection systems, along with full RTU and also autopilot functionalities. This also does include the IRS alignment, the CAS messaging, engine synchronization and detailed FADAC logic. Also, a custom audio sound set has also been developed by the USA, recorded on site with the real aircraft. Expect APU mechanical, engine noises, chimes and other goodies inside and also outside of the C750. Now the plane will also be compatible with the Microsoft Flight Simulator Career Mode, as this is baked into the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace, and also features the FlightFX VAMS 2.0 EFB complete with Navigraph support. Now if you would like to get the C750, which will be released on July the 10th, this will be available via the InSim Marketplace on both Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024 via the InSim Marketplace, as I said again, and this will be costing $29.99. If you'd like to find out more about the aircraft, I'll leave the link inside the description for you to go onto FlightFX website for you to get a little bit of some more of what's going to be happening with the features. Now moving over to Miltech Simulations, as they wrapped up their presentation on FS Expo, they also discussed a few things of their up and coming previews and also recapped some existing products. Now the team started off with talking about the new Mission Hub, a Mission Hub / scenario editor for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. This is inspired by the Trigger action framework used inside of DSS and also the Arma MilSim games. And also this will allow users to create any sort of mission that they would like to inside of Microsoft Flight Simulator. They also then teamed up with the MH-60 helicopter, and they're bringing out 3 variants. One for utility missions, one for a more traditional Jayhawk, and also another one for Seahawk. The level of details on these helicopters is superb, and the team has described this as one of their best works to date. Now, this wouldn't be an actual helicopter if it wasn't for the sounds that they have actually designed and also partnershiped with. They've partnered with Echo 19 to make the sounds come to life with this aircraft. Also, they've actually worked out how to get working weapon systems as well. Originally, the product was actually slated to be released for March. However, the team visited the Dacian War Center with the helicopter in active service and actually decided that they were going to make and also include a SRA variant, and this is what has pushed it back. Now, the team has confirmed that the helicopter is being released in July 2025 and will be priced at around about $40 US. The price will also include all variants as well. In other announcements, the team also confirmed that the Miltech Fighter 2 project has also been transferred to another developer. They also announced for the first time that in partnership with Blackbird Simulations, the Miltech team are also going to be partnering up to make a A1H Skyraider as well. This is expected to be released sometime this summer, and the team is working on a working version of their warplane as well. A2A Simulations has announced that they are putting the AccuSims Aerostar out into the public this July, but under a early release banner. The team has said on Facebook that the development has been taking longer than they expected for multiple reasons. This includes business demands, but also personal challenges. Unlimitedly throughout this whole entire thing, the team has actually said that they have built an aircraft which they are actually incredibly proud of. Most systems and features are actually complete and almost ready, with the late beta stage starting very soon for early access users. There are a few things that need to be refined and polished, but A2A Simulations didn't actually specify what time this would actually come out. As of why for early access release, A2A Simulations has said that this will give the community the opportunity to experience the aircraft now and join us on the final stretch of development. A2A Simulations do promise a roadmap to follow shortly after, but no specific date or time has actually been mentioned, so keep your eyes peeled and also subscribe to the channel because you'll know when things come out. Now, swiftly moving over to the team at Majestic Softwares. They have released a number of in-sim renders for their up-and-coming Dash 8 Q400 in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Now, the images that are actually showed on screen, the team stresses that this is not a final model, and this just comes after the first release of first batches of images from the existing project, which sees the highly populated Q400 from FSX and Prepare 3D brought over into the latest version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. They also wanted to add that they are aggressively working on bringing her to life, and we hope to see more previews not too distant from the future. Moving on to a traffic AI add-on that we probably have used by now and is now available inside of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. FS Traffic by Just Flight is coming into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and yes, you heard that right. Now, included inside this update are also additional models for LODs for improved performance inside the sim, as well as updated lighting effects. This is making use of the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 graphics engine, and FS Traffic includes other 60 high-quality AI models. These will all be featuring high definition liveries, realistic sounds by Turbine Sound Studios, custom animations, custom visual effects, Microsoft Flight Simulator ground service compatibility, and so much more. Now, if you've brought the FS Traffic for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 directly from Just Flight, the updated software is now freely available for you to download via your account. It'll be available from third-party stores very soon if you've purchased it elsewhere. If you haven't purchased it yet, then you can go inside the link inside the description, then you'll be able to purchase it. You'll be able to get it for 20% off at this present moment until July the 8th. It will be at this present moment £21.59. Usually when it goes back up to its normal price, it will cost £26.99. So make sure you grab it inside the link inside the description. Volanta Flight Tracker by Orbex. Now, this has been updated to version 1.12.1, and this new update includes features, enhancements, and bug fixes. Now, some of the enhancements to Volanta includes a new icon for all the aircrafts, meaning the General Glider, the Cessna 110, the Piper PA-46, PA-28, Diamond DA-62, Vision Jet, and so much more. Also, I think I will try my hardest and make a list so that it can go on the screen. I don't know how well this is going to go. You might not even see it anyway because it's too long, but you'll be able to find out what they are when you go inside the app. Now, other updates include offline tracking, meaning loss of connection during flights will no longer cause your flight data to be lost thanks to its new synchronization feature. More profiles, customization options, improvements to the screenshot gallery, including performance, improved synchronization between the replay and the flight path charts, real-time tracking fixes, and so much more has been fixed. Now, if you'd like to download Volanta for free, if you haven't got it already, you can download it from the Volanta website for you to start tracking your flights today, as well as all the other great features that has also been added within this update. You'll also be able to upgrade to premium subscription for even more cooler features. For example, you'll have a phone app for you to track your flights from there. Now, moving over to some airports, Simulations has released Samos International Airport, also known as Lima Golf Sierra Mike, for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. Samos International Airport is an airport on Samos Island inside of Greece. The airport has a short single runway and is noted to be one of the most challenging approaches due to its nearby mountains at one end of the runway and the sea on the other end. There are going to be strong winds that are going to be taken into a factor for this as well, and Samos is served by many airlines, especially in the summer, including Condor, Jet2.com, Scandinavia Airlines, Sky Express, SmartWings, and so many more. Now, Simulations renderization of this airport features a accurate 3D model of the terminal and also control tower, high detail texturing throughout, custom realistic terrain, custom vegetation, and also handcrafted runways, aprons, taxiways, enhanced night lighting, and so much more. Now, if you'd like to purchase the Simulations Samos International Airport, you'll be able to buy it from Orbex Direct for $28.54, and that is in Australian dollars, which works roughly around the price of £13.64. Pilots has released Perry Creek Airport, also known as Sierra Bravo Hotel 4, for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. Now, this is a small gravel airstrip surrounded by forest and steep mountain terrain located in the far north of the Canadian wilderness in the Northwest Territories of Canada. Now, this airport is privately owned and operated by Canadian Zinc Corporations, and the airport's primary role is to serve as a supporting base for local mining operations at the adjacent Prairie Creek Mine, which is actually operated via Canadian Zinc Corporations as well. Yellow Fork Base Airline also is one of the operations that actually go in and out of this airport as well. I think there's only 2 operators that actually go in and out of this airport, and they're using it as their stall capable airports as well, so just keeping that in mind. Now, this renderization of this airport actually features an accurate renderization of the airport as of 2025. 4K high definition texturing has also been included, custom crafted mesh has also been added, 24 square kilometers of handcrafted photo scenery. Also, we have Zilt dynamic sceneries, which also features a dynamic and ever-changing airport with realistic shadows, night lighting, custom buildings, custom objects, vegetation, and so much more. Now, if you'd like to purchase the Prius Creek Airport, which is also known as Charlie Bravo Hotel 4 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024, you'll be able to buy it from Pilot Store for €9.99, link inside the description. And that is it for today's Microsoft Flight Simulator news video. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed it. Yes, this one has been quite long, but you gotta remember that this one is actually from everything from FS Expo 2025 going onwards. Again, hoping that you guys enjoyed FS Expo 2025. I'm hoping to be there next year or the year after. Not sure just yet, but I do love how the growth of the channel is going. And I would like to say once more, I know we've reached 1,000 already, and I know everything is how it is, but I just want to say one more big thank you to everyone that is supporting me on the channel right now. It is a blessing come true to actually be able to do something like this. This was a dream come true, and I'm hoping to have more dreams like this, and hopefully we should have some videos coming out very soon from some partnerships I probably might be able to get soon. I'm not sure if this is happening just yet. This is just rumors. I'm just literally spreading rumors right now. But anyway, that is it for today's video because I'm talking way too much. We do have Microsoft Flight Simulator news back on original schedule now, so that means that next week you'll see hopefully a shorter video with more updates coming soon as well. So hopefully that happens. But anyway, this has been your boy Jay on Just Fly, and as always, happy flying. Too late, not too late. Change is gonna come.